How's it going? Thank you for joining the show. I'm Rational the Radio, and I'm trying to work a little bit of this green screen magic in there. I hope you don't mind. Today's going to be an interesting show. I hope you stick around. What's the background right now? Is it a school board? I'm thinking about making it a school board since I'm supposed to. It's going to be a lesson for social justice warriors on how to get their points across. You know, does it look like a school board? Did I do my job? Am I blending in to the green screen? Am I part of the background now? Am I a school board right now? Is that what I am? Am I the eraser since my face is black? Is that it? This episode is going to be completely about teaching social justice warriors or anybody who's a sympathizer of any of their arguments on how to get their point across. And this came about because I was watching a recent talk premiere, an open forum discussion, I guess. I couldn't really tell what the platform was since it went crazy. Also, by the way, I'm in my PJs right now, so I'm really comfortable, and I don't feel like moving, but I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move now. I'm gonna readjust myself in my legs. Readjust my legs. I'm crossing them now in a very masculine way, I suppose. This isn't a slam. It's not. I'm not trying to insult anybody who is a social justice warrior. Quite the contrary. I actually want to extend an olive branch. I want to hand you guys a few tips that I learned along the way. I was watching a recent talk, forum, discussion, whatever you want to call it, of Dave Rubin's. He was at the University of New Hampshire. I'll leave a link to that video down below. It's something, guys. You should really check it out. It's all the hot mess. Just delicious. Heaven knows, he was a saint. He was taking some of these onslaughts to his character, to his family, to his opinions and ideas. He was just. If you're watching this, Mr. Rubin, you are a hero. You are a skeptic hero. You are the man. So with that being said, let's get right into it, I guess. Lesson number 1: don't do this.
Hate speech does incite violence. Hate speech
That.
does incite violence.
Don't do that.
Hate speech does
Don't ever do
does
that.
incite violence.
Don't do
Hate
that.
speech does incite violence. Hate
You see,
speech does
the thing about that
speech
is that's just that's rhetoric. It's two people screeching rhetoric. You sound pretty much like nobody wants that. It's funny for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then it's disruptive. It doesn't help your cause. It makes people seem ignorant and rude. And it doesn't get the actual opinions that might incite some change and might cause other people to come to your side. It disrupts those. Somebody might have had a really good idea, and now they can't get it out because you decided to do that.
speech does incite violence.
Jeez, just looking at it
Hate speech
is
does incite violence.
annoying.
Hate speech does
I'm
incite
gonna
violence.
take
Hate
it
speech
down.
does incite violence.
I'm gonna take it down. Don't be disruptive. It sounds like I'm trying to. If you think it's me trying to deplatform you, I'm not trying to. If you want to yell and scream and do all that, by all means, be my guest. Even Dave Rubin was saying that they have the freedom to do that. But nobody's going to come to your side just because you're yelling and screaming. That never changes anybody's opinion. So lesson number 1. If you're going to come to an open forum and try to change somebody's mind, it's not by screaming. It's not by yelling or shouting. Lesson number 2. Don't come at a 10. Don't ever come trying to change somebody's mind with guns blazing and trying to, put them on World Star for the biggest burn ever. You're not going to do it. You're going to make yourself look like some angry liberal or some angry leftist who, is brainwashed. And if you are not brainwashed and you have a genuine argument, remove the emotion from it, or at the very least keep the emotion like second or third tier. Number one should be your argument. What is the evidence towards your argument? What are the facts? What are the statistics? Bring up those things, and I think that people will want to listen to you in a rational way. Number three, do not ever come to an open forum and demand that somebody pay for you to give your opinion. That is the most, I am sorry to the individual who I'm talking about, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. That is the reverse of therapy. Nobody. I don't know who put that in your head or if that was an excuse. I can't even. I'm getting a headache just thinking about this. I'm going to give you a little bit of wisdom, okay? When you want help, when you're actually oppressed, come here, I'm going to let you know something. I'm going to come towards you, okay? When you're actually oppressed, let me take off the glasses. When you're actually oppressed, you want people to help you. When you have a broken leg, you do not demand that people pay you money to get it fixed. When you are oppressed, you go to a person who has over 1,000 subscribers on a channel that spews out fact after fact after fact, and you tell them where you are being oppressed so that maybe that oppression can get sent to the mainstream and actually resolved. That's how it works. That's how life works. When you are having trouble, you reach a handout. You don't demand a handout. You reach your handout. That's just... Is it me? Is it me? Am I the only sane person here sitting in front of this screen? Is it me? Is it just me? Just watch the clip. Just watch the clip.
But I will kick it back to you for a second. So tell me about your oppression. I mean, tell me about what you're dealing with and how the government can fix it. It doesn't mean that bad people don't exist, but tell me about your oppression. Maybe we can work through something.
It's my favorite song.
Yeah. Well, that one was legit. It was your mom? Nice. All right. I mean, tell me about your oppression.
So I have no reason to sit and talk about my own oppression because that's just like mental energy.
Well,
that
I mean,
like unless I'm going to be paid to talk about,
I mean,
like unless I'm going to be paid to talk about, I'm going to be paid to talk about, to be paid to talk about.
Doop boop ba doop. That's the end of this thing. That's the end of this video. Dear Lord, what is going on?